Good morning, happy Thursday, and more importantly, happy July. As if it's July already. Where did that come from? I feel like we absolutely sped through June. I have just made myself a cup of green tea, and I got up at about 6:30 and went on a walk around a really lovely woodland close to us. It was really lovely, and yeah, just gonna go and drink my tea and have some coconut water. So today is day 3 of the juice fast, and I slept really well, and I woke up feeling slightly tired, but I got up and went on a walk, so I couldn't have been that tired, and I feel fine. I don't feel hungry. I don't have any food cravings, which is good. I do feel like I'm getting more clarity and I'm more aware, which I think is always a good thing. I watched the Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead documentary last night. I've seen it about 400 times now, but every time I'm always more inspired, and it's just such a fantastic documentary. If you haven't watched it, I watched it on Prime. I'm pretty certain it's on YouTube. If you search Joe Cross or Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead documentary, you will find it. It is so great. So I'm just going to quickly talk a little bit about it and sort of like how it's inspired me to juice. I first watched this, God knows when it was, over 10 years ago, and it was just very fascinating and interesting at the time, and I didn't really do any juice detoxing or anything like that, but basically, in a nutshell, Joe Cross, who is the sort of presenter in the documentary and the person who follows the juice fast, he's a very wealthy man who was living life to the fullest in every capacity possible, eating lots, drinking lots, smoking lots, just living life very vibrantly and definitely burning the candle. And then one day he got like a rash on his skin, and it spread all over his body, and it turns out he had urticaria, which is a form of autoimmune disease. And then as he was very wealthy, he had the ability to go and see lots of nutritionalists, lots of doctors, lots of specialists, blah blah blah. They put him on, I think it was prednisone, lots of steroids, lots of different medication. Basically, his condition wasn't getting better, it was getting worse. And it was it's a horrible disorder that affects your daily life. So I don't actually know how he came about to do the juicing, but he basically, in one part in the documentary, he mentions how he was taking all this medication and was seeing all these people and getting all this information, but one day it kind of occurred to him that when it was, you know, when you fall over and scrape your knee, it scabs, it heals itself. You don't really have any intervention unless it's obviously a bigger cut in which you'll stitch it, what have you, but your body kind of heals itself. So I think he took this notion and ran with it and was like, well, what if I get out of the way and give my body time to heal? So he did, and it worked fantastically. He's off all of his medications, he lost a ton of weight, he gained his life back basically. And throughout the documentary there's many different doctors and nutritionalists and this, that and the other that are explaining much better than I could, because I'm not any of them things. But they explain it beautifully and really well why, for some people, not for everyone, it's obviously a very personal thing and a personal decision, but they explain it very, very well why it can be beneficial to some people to do a juice detox. So if you're wondering why I'm doing this, then I encourage you to go and watch that documentary. Even it's just a good watch anyway, even if you're not interested in juicing or anything like that. But yeah, day 3 so far, feeling fab. Tomorrow is Friday and it is my weigh-in tomorrow, so we'll see how this first couple of days have got on. To be honest, I'm not naive in the fact that I think the majority of the weight that I will lose is probably like water and not necessarily fat. But we'll see how I get on in terms of like the longevity of it once it stops. I'm obviously going back to calorie counting, and I am going to adjust the way I eat and what I eat slightly. But we'll see the longevity of it with that, because I'm going to obviously carry on filming, so we'll see how I get on. But happy Thursday and happy July. So I'm just about to have my breakfast juice. It is 9:05. I'm actually not feeling like super mega hungry, but I'm just craving this juice because it tastes phenomenal. It is delicious. It's definitely one of my top 3 faves. And it is the carrot apple ginger. Look at the colour of that juice, isn't that amazing? And this comes in at 196 calories. Cheers. It's now 1 o'clock and I've just got back from having my nails done. How pretty. I'll turn around so I can show you properly if it's gonna focus. There we go. How pretty are they? My nail artist is so talented. Love them. And did I say it's 1 o'clock? I think I did. So I'm just about to have my lunchtime juice, which is the amazing green lemonade, another one of my favourites.
Can I just interject?
I think it's a day of favourite juices today. Yeah, go ahead.
I've just had my green lemonade and it is amazing.
They're amazing. I just don't know how they taste so good.
You should taste it on camera. Have you got it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you had a taste yet?
Here it is now.
It's amazing.
Ah. It's just so yummy. It doesn't, I can appreciate people probably think it looks like a swamp. I like colourful food anyway. I like trying to eat a rainbow, but it tastes delicious. It's so good. Big fan. So the calories for green lemonade are 176. So I'm gonna have this, and then I've got some furniture to stage and photograph, and then I'm gonna take, well, me and myself and Jim, as if I'm some kind of Incredible Hulk and I'm gonna carry the bookcase on my own. Then we're gonna take that to the storage unit. Pardon?
Louis Ferengi.
Oh yeah, Louis Ferengi, yeah.
Incredible.
And then I'm gonna go to the gym. So it's day 3. And something, I've just done a post on my Instagram actually about this, but I'll say here just in case you don't follow me over there. But one thing so far that I've noticed a benefit is just my mood and my energy levels. I don't know if you noticed in my previous videos from today or yesterday, but I had a really really low mood and I couldn't shake it off. I was trying to inspire better feelings and thoughts and things, but I was just in a bit of a slump. This could be completely coincidental and have absolutely no relevance to drinking the juice. However, my mood has totally lifted. I feel my thoughts are clearer, they're more positive. I'm sort of like looking ahead to the future. I'm being more productive with work. Yeah, so that's really good. My mood all around is great right now. Hunger, not hungry in the slightest, and I'm not lying, I swear to you, I'm really not hungry. If I was, and if I do become hungry at any point, I will definitely let you know. But right now I feel totally satisfied. While I was having my nails done, the girls were talking about they were all ordering Chinese food into the nail salon, and I was like, oh yeah, Chinese food. And like, what do you normally order? And I was like, oh, I have like noodles and stuff like that. And the craving, I'm kind of thinking, oh yeah, it'd be quite nice to have some noodles, but it wasn't like an overwhelming desire to eat or an overwhelming feeling to eat. I wasn't bothered. And this may seem really ridiculous, but in actual fact, I was looking forward to getting home and having my green juice. So yeah, I didn't expect it to be as easy as it has been so far. And that doesn't mean to say it's not easy. That doesn't mean to say it's quite difficult to take on a challenge like this, because it is, and I'm not discrediting anybody who has done it previously and found it really and struggled. But most of the sort of like, well, obviously most of my knowledge on juicing and stuff stems from the Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead documentary by Joe Cross, where he starts off on so much medication, and then eventually at the end of it, not only has he lost a ton of weight, feels really healthy, he's not taking a single medication, and that's like doctor approved. He's there every week, has his bloods taken, his doctors are monitoring him, and eventually he stops taking all medication. So, you know, that's the main sort of place where I get this the information and knowledge and everything about juicing from. But most of the people that I've known do this juice detox, or do a juice detox similar to the one that I'm doing, has started when they've been really unhealthy and sort of like gone from one extreme to the other, whereas I've been, I'd say, eating reasonably healthy over the last 6 months. So maybe that's got something to do with why it's not feeling as severe or as hard. I don't know. But no headache today. Like I said, feel really aware, feel really focused, and yeah, so far so good. So I'm gonna go drink my juice. I'm gonna go drink some coconut water. I've put in 1 litre of coconut water, or just under, which is 350 calories, and I'm going to drink that throughout the day. So I'll just tell you about it now so I don't have to keep logging it. So yeah, I'm going to go drink my juice and do some work. So it is now 6 o'clock. We're just back from the gym. I had a really great workout. I'll insert what I did here. And I'm gonna have my dinner time juice, and for dinner time juice this evening, we're having the gazpacho, which is super delicious. Smells amazing. And that is 111 calories in this gazpacho juice. So just finished my amazing gazpacho juice, and it is super tasty. What did you think of it, Jim?
Amazing.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
So yummy.
Savoury palace.
It's really good. It's odd because there's obviously like onion and pepper and mainly tomato, celery, bit of lime, and it's just so tasty. I can't like really describe the flavours, but they're just really yummy and savoury and great. So I'm also just about to have like Callow do these organic mushroom stock cubes, and I'm going to have one of them in some hot water. Later on I'll probably have a herbal tea, and I've put in one of the bouillon hot drinks as well, just for later, just in case I get a bit hungry. But right now I'm feeling totally fine. I thought I'd just check in. It's the end of day 3, and I thought I'd just say that energy is great. I haven't got a headache. I'm starting to break out a little bit, but that is pretty much to be expected. I've just got one spot here. I think my skin's looking brighter. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I feel like it's looking a bit brighter. Yeah, all good. I've not really got anything bad to complain about. I had a slight craving earlier in the pool, but it wasn't like hunger, it was just a craving, and it's been really interesting in the last 3 days to differentiate between the two, because they are two very different things. Hunger and cravings are very different, but I think when you are doing something like this, that you know, you're not constantly thinking about what am I going to have for my breakfast, what am I going to have for my dinner, and you know, walking around the food shop aisles and stuff. I think you can sometimes talk yourself into being hungry. So it's really interesting, like when I've been sat and thinking, I'm really not hungry. So yeah, all good. So far, so good. Let's see how I get on tomorrow. Tomorrow is weigh-in, and it's also day 4 of this like little juice mini series. So I'll show you how I've done in terms of calories. Obviously it's not really, I don't know, I'm trying to sort of like just have as much juice as possible just to flood my body full of them nutrients, but the calorie side of it, I'm just monitoring it just to make sure I'm not going way too under. I mean, some people probably think that it already is way too under, but whatever. So I will just show you how I've got on in terms of calories. So I'm gonna focus. So 1,137 calories I've had today. Yeah, I've put everything in, as you can see. Breakfast juice was 196, green lemonade was 176, gazpacho 111. My coconut water was 350 calories. Oh my god, yeah, I'm gonna have this. I completely forgot the carrot cake juice. Wow, I'm gonna have this later. My organic mushroom stock and the bouillon, complete diary. If every day was like today in 9 weeks, if every day was like today in 5 weeks, I'd weigh 13 stone, 9.8 pounds, and that would be super fantastic. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've liked it, please give me a thumbs up. It makes me smile and it really helps me out. And I will see you tomorrow for weigh-in and another what I eat in a day. Bye guys.